That movie dork here to say May the 4th be with you. Let's celebrate the holiday with some trivia about Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Release date, May 25th, 1977. Budget, 11 million galactic credits, with 8 million allocated for the visual effects. Tech specs, shot with the Panavision PSR R200, the Panaflex, and Panaflex X, with Panavision C-Series anamorphic lenses covering the gate. And a VistaVision camera with Nikon lenses was used for the miniature work. Captured on an Eastman Color 100T 5247 35mm film.
Hell yeah.
20th Century Fox bought the screenplay because George Lucas had hired conceptual artist Ralph McQuarrie to paint some scenes to help sell the idea. Before Steven Spielberg introduced George Lucas to composer John Williams, the score was going to be classical music pieces, like in Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece 2001: A Space Odyssey, eventually collaborating on a 19th century romantic music suite as an emotional anchor for a new visual world. The iconic opening fanfare was designed to be an extension of the 20th Century Fox fanfare, as George Lucas was adamant about using it. This shot of Luke in the Landspeeder was achieved practically. Mirrors were fitted to the frame of the Landspeeder, tilted at an angle, with Vaseline smeared onto the mirror to blur the reflection.
Hell yeah.
Legendary sound designer Ben Burtt helped sell this new world with a soundscape captured from the world around him, like hitting guy wires with a crescent wrench to create blaster sounds, or layering sounds together, like bears and large mammals, to create Chewbacca's voice. He manipulated the sounds of babies electronically to create the voice of R2-D2, and the hum of a 35mm projector mixed with tube television interference, carbon arc noises, and metal being pressed against dry ice for the iconic lightsaber. The scaled miniature space battles were made possible by the revolutionary Dijkstraflex motion control system, developed by John Dijkstra, to create repeatable computer-controlled camera motion on dolly track. It is the first digital motion control system ever made, and it earned John, Al Miller, and Jerry Jeffress Academy Awards in 1978, forever changing cinema.
Hell yeah.
The Millennium Falcon that we know and love was one of 2 designs that were proposed. The other design became the Rebel Blockade Runner. George Lucas was so certain that the movie was going to bomb that in lieu of going to the premiere, he decided to travel with Steven Spielberg to Hawaii, where they came up with the basis for another great movie franchise, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Hell yeah.
Final bag, $775.4 million worldwide. The initial release grossed $410 million during its 43-week theatrical run that lasted well into 1978, with the remainder coming from re-releases. It was the first movie in American cinema history to gross more than $300 million, kicking off a franchise that would generate over $10 billion at the box office alone, before all the expanded media and merchandising that factors that total to something like $46 billion. Thanks for watching this incredibly dorky video about the sci-fi space opera, Episode 4, A New Hope. Shout out your favorite quotes, moments, and your favorite movies. I'll make a video about it. Share this if you dig it, and follow me for more movie trivia adventures down the road. Until next time, movie lovers, when I drive myself insane, chasing artistic perfection.